Hi Carolina, it's Robbie Johnson here in beautiful Emerald Isle, North Carolina, and I'm with one of the most popular ladies in surfing on the entire East Coast. Oh yes, I am. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Lisa Pelletier of the Buddy Pelletier Surfing Foundation. Lisa, thanks for giving us a couple of minutes here. First of all, I want to ask you, I know you're moving down to Emerald Isle this year in Bogue Inlet Pier, and the contest is next week. Tell us a little bit about what's going on. I know it's a busy, hectic time, and tell us what's going on in the life of Lisa Pelletier this week.
Well, we've always got time for Surf Carolina. You've always been a big supporter, and you do a great job in getting information out to the surfing community up and down the coast. We're moving the Buddy this year down to Emerald Isle. We've had it in Pine Knoll Shores, we've had it in Atlantic Beach, and now we're getting some Buddy love down to Emerald Isle. This entire island was Buddy's home break. So we wanted to bring it down here, share the love, share the experience, share the vibe. We've received such an unbelievable welcome from the municipality itself, all of the businesses, surfing and non-surfing. It's been a pleasant experience. We were looking into possibly moving next year, but everyone was so welcoming, made it so easy. We were able to move this year with no problems, no glitches, and we're very excited. We've added some really neat things this year. Usually it's a weekend long festival. We start on Saturdays and have our beach party on the beach Saturday night, and then we have our finals day and awards on Sunday. This year we're starting on Friday night.
Okay.
We're going to have a big party sponsored by EI Live and South Swell Surf Shop, and that's free to the public, all ages. Tons of giveaways at the Sand Bucket. That's right before you get to Bogue Inlet Pier.
Okay, I saw that today. A little restaurant on the right
Yes.
there. Little grill.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then, of course, our main host this year, and they've stepped up really big, is Blue Water Realty. They've been extremely generous in their sponsorship of the surfing community. They're tied into the surfing community. I mean, Emerald Isle is a surfing city.
Absolutely, it is.
And they recognize that. It's nice to see businesses realize the impact the surfing community has on the economy and treat them with the proper respect and dignity that they deserve. And coming to Emerald Isle, I'm not saying we've had a bad experience anywhere else, but it is so refreshing to come to Emerald Isle and see just how much the entire community embraces the surfing community.
Well, this is a great community, Lisa, and for the people, most people know I live down in the Wilmington area in Carolina Beach, and I love it. It's home. I love living there, but I love the Crystal Coast of North Carolina. I love Atlantic Beach, but there's something about the hometown feel here in Emerald Isle and the pier. It's just I think it's going to be a great venue for you, and I know that people are excited about it. I'm excited about coming up next week. It's going to be great. Okay, so the contest actually starts on Saturday, right?
Yes, the contest actually starts on Saturday at 7 a.m.
Okay.
And will continue again on Sunday at 7 a.m. We also have it's a Pro-Am contest. We have an open division. I'm glad we're speaking. The Coconut Telegraph got a little ahead of itself and said the open pro slots were filled. I talked to Mike Hallman today. They are not filled. There's still time.
Okay, if someone wants to do that, what do they need to do?
They need to go to www.buddy.pelletier.com, buddy.pelletier.com. The entry form is available there. It also explains our move, where we're going to be at, times, events, everything. All the information they need to know about the contest is right there. To enter the Open Pro, that's on the regular entry form.
Okay. Well, Lisa, I've been to a lot of surfing contests over the years, and I'm 55 years old, and I've been to a lot of competitions. And one of my favorite events is the Reef down in Wrightsville Beach, and certainly the ESA Championships has always been fun. But when I first came to the Buddy a few years ago, I've never been at a contest where the vibe and the attitude of all the people involved is so positive. I mean, certainly people want to win, but that contest, it's not about winning, is it?
No, just by being at the Buddy, you're already a winner. The vibe is about sportsmanship, fair play. Buddy was a professional surfer on a competitive level, world ranked, and he was able to do it while maintaining sportsmanship. He let his surfing do the talking. He didn't have to be aggressive. He didn't have to talk smack. He didn't have to do anything but surf. And we're trying to teach by example. And we're now working on third generation of surfers in the waters that are learning, and not only are they learning it here on their home break at the boat banks, but when they go to other contests up and down the coast, they're taking that same vibe and same attitude and winning and showing other people, and also leading by example, even the children.
Very well said. I mean, I think that's great, and certainly that's from the heart, and I can see your enthusiasm when you're talking about that.
Yeah, my hands start going like Buddy. Buddy, we always said if you tied Buddy's hands, he couldn't talk.
Lisa, we love you. You're the same way, and that's great. Okay, how long has the Buddy been going on? How many years?
This is our 12th year of the Buddy. We're really excited about it. We had a small contest. It was more of a fun test for a few years, which was a hoot and a half. I almost wish we kept that going. We'd have switch stance heats, just things where you'd see guys like Bill Roach, who's been surfing since there was waves and waters and surfboards, falling over like he had lead weights attached to him. But the actual contest of the Buddy Pelletier Memorial Longboard Classic, this is our 12th.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit? I know you've done a lot of very positive things. You've helped a lot of people. Tell us where the money goes.
Okay. All the money raised, and we're very, very proud of this, and we take great pride and work very hard to keep this goal alive. This was Buddy's goal, to help people in times of need, catastrophic need. We don't publicize individual cases because that's Buddy's rule. But a lot of people don't realize Buddy set up the foundation before he passed away. We didn't do it in his honor. Buddy set this up and gave it to us and said, now make it work. Buddy was a taskmaster. And so we've all worked very hard to make Buddy's vision a reality. We estimate that we've sent almost about 55 students to college with a 100% graduation rate.
Wow.
Yes, that's
55 with a 100% graduation rate. That's remarkable.
Talk about busting some stereotypes about Jeff McCauley. No, that's not. That's the 5%ers. We deal with the 95%ers.
Thank you,
and
Lisa.
These are people that have goals. They're involved in their community. They're intelligent. They have a plan for life, and we want to help them get there. Then we also have the humanitarian aid aspects that we do. Conservatively, I would say we've done over $200,000 in aid up and down the entire East Coast.
$200,000 in just over a decade.
No, that's in the last 16 years.
Okay,
The foundation.
A decade and a half.
Okay.
But still, $200,000 is no small amount of money.
Some of it is, some are large projects, some are as small as getting people to the right doctors, or helping them if they don't have insurance. We network and connect with people throughout the Southeast U.S. We have doctors in Atlanta that will do pro bono orthopedic work.
Wow.
It just depends on, each case is individual, and we've never had anything happen the same way twice. So Buddy was very adamant in how we handle that. We could probably, it's almost like we're cutting our nose off to spite our face in the fact that we don't tell everybody about every little thing we do. Buddy was very adamant that when someone is in need of help, it's a horrible feeling. It's a feeling of helplessness that words cannot describe. So to be in that position and to ask for help is almost impossible. If you make a 3-ring circus out of it so we can pat ourselves on the back, other people will be hesitant to come forward.
And people will see that. And
yes.
Unfortunately, that does happen. I was talking with a good friend of yours, David Sledge, up at Atlantic Beach.
I love my sledging, yes.
I know you do. Everyone does love David. He's a great guy. He gave you the ultimate compliment. He said, and David's been around a lot longer even than I have as far as competitions, and he said it's by far the greatest event he's ever been associated with. He said he knows for a fact the money goes where it's supposed to go. You've got a great reputation financially. The record speaks for itself. And
thank you.
Lisa, I just want to say, and I'm going to ask you one more thing before we close up here, but I want to say thanks seriously from the bottom of my heart. You do so much for so many people. Not just you. You've got hundreds of volunteers.
I was going to say, I'm just got the loudest voice.
Well, there's some people here in the background that are agreeing with that. Brad Stein and Lynn Pelletier.
There are a lot of people that are the foundation beneath me that I could not even be speaking to you about the things we do if not for not just our
hundreds
board
of volunteers, really.
But the surfing community is what makes this work.
From judges, tabulators,
To
just
skilled laborers
Yep.
when we have humanitarian need, to volunteers, to teenagers, to kids. I mean, everything. It is this whole community doing this and getting the job done.
Lisa, you get a little excited about this, don't you?
Just a little.
That's great. Okay, tell us do you have entertainment this year on Saturday night?
Yes, we do. We have a perennial favorite, Sailor Dub, personal favorite, crowd favorite. We have a tendency, we love them so good, and they've been really, really big supporters, and they spread the love about the Buddy everywhere they go as well. So there's a synergy between, we've found, with anyone we interact with, whether it's the surf community, the music community, the business community, that they get what we're doing and why we're doing it and how we're doing it, and they get behind us and they support us 100%.
They're great people. Fortunate to know Mark and Heather very well, and you're right, the people love it. So listen, Carolina, next weekend, tell us the date, Lisa.
It's July 29th is the first beach party, but the contest starts the 30th and the 31st. See you on the beach, and if not, you're gonna be sorry, because it's gonna be off the hook.
That's it, Carolina. Lisa Pelletier, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time, Lisa. We love you.
Love you too.